This party is so boring.
Tell me about it.
I mean, the food is good and I enjoy these people, but it just feels so dull.
You know something? I was at a dinner party the other night, and they had a real musician playing in the background, and it was really nice.
Really? Last weekend I went to a wedding, and they also had a musician playing background music. He was pretty good.
What kind of music did your musician play?
He played the saxophone along with an iPod, and it sounded just like a smooth jazz radio station. What did your musician play?
He also played with an iPod, but he played the clarinet and specialized in a style of music called Klezmer. I don't know much about it, but I could tell he was good.
It seems like we are seeing more musicians playing at small parties these days.
Why do you say that?
A friend of mine was just talking about a musician they saw at an art gallery, who also played along with an iPod.
Did he play smooth jazz on the saxophone, or klezmer music on the clarinet?
No, apparently this guy played Irish music on an instrument called a penny whistle. My friend went on and on about how much he enjoyed it.
I wonder what these musicians did before the iPod came out.
I'll tell you. They played with other musicians.
So why didn't we see more musicians performing at events before the iPod?
Probably because it's so expensive to hire a whole band.
That makes sense. Hey, wait a minute. Now that I think about it, there was a guy who did a concert at my mother's retirement community, who also played a wide assortment of musical instruments.
Did he play with an iPod?
Yes, he did.
Did he play smooth jazz on the saxophone?
Yes, and a lot of different styles.
Did he play klezmer music on the clarinet?
Yes, he did, as well as swing music, big band classics, and Dixieland.
Did he play Irish music on the penny whistle?
Yes, but it wasn't only Irish music. He also played classical, swing, and patriotic music on the penny whistle.
You know something? This is beginning to sound like an amazing coincidence.
I'll say.
Do you think it's possible that the guy who played smooth jazz saxophone at my friend's fancy wedding reception,
and the guy who played klezmer clarinet at my friend's casual dinner party,
and the guy who played all those instruments and styles at your mother's retirement community
are all the same musician?
No, it couldn't be.
I guess you're right. That would be impossible. But you had me going there for a minute.
I'll tell you one thing. If it was the same guy, I sure wish he was at this party, right now.
Me too. Background music performed by a real musician turns an ordinary event into a special event.
You got that right.